This is a short video to briefly highlight principles and best practices for creating multimedia resources for your blended classroom. First, we're going to list 3 general principles to keep in mind when deciding which multimedia resources are right for your course. Be as broad as possible. When creating multimedia, try not to use specific dates or other information that may be inaccurate in future course offerings. Even refrain from pop culture references that can quickly become dated. If possible, you want to save time by recycling your multimedia content in future courses. Make sure the multimedia you create is accessible for all learners. Remember, some students may have sensory or other disabilities that may impact their learning. Be sure to have captions, transcripts, or alternate assignments. Do not overstimulate your viewers. We have all seen presentations where too much is going on in the screen at the same time. Keep your backgrounds, graphics, and animations simple so that students are able to focus on the information. Now, we are going to list a few best practices for creating multimedia resources. Know the goal. Make sure you understand and state the purpose of the resource you are creating so that students will know what they are supposed to learn. Create an outline. A short outline or script can save yourself time when recording a video, podcast, or other multimedia resources that require you to speak. Keep it short. Make sure the video is short enough for your students to watch in one sitting and be able to comprehend all of the information. Use active learning methods. Give your students something to think about while watching your videos by providing them with guided notes, discussion questions, or a short worksheet to complete. Try for the best production value possible. You do not have to produce a blockbuster for every resource, but be mindful of a shaky camera, low sound quality, or bad lighting that takes away from the student being able to obtain the information. Provide supplemental resources. Have your students read a short article, visit a website, or look through some images before or after watching your video to help contextualize what they will be learning. And follow up with a self-assessment. Consider asking your students to take a short quiz, post on a discussion board, or complete a problem set after they have watched a video to self-assess their understanding of the material. That concludes our overview of best practices for creating multimedia resources. If you would like more detailed information, please refer to Chapter 10 of your Blended Course Design Workbook.